This started like a couple months prior to going to the hospital. I'd felt this way. I felt like I wasn't just getting enough oxygen in my system. And my jaws ached and just ached everywhere. It just didn't feel like, you know, I was having a heart attack like I was always told. You know, your chest hurt and your arm goes numb and all that stuff. I had mowed the grass that day, and the normal stuff I'd have done that day, and came upstairs, took a shower, and fixed dinner for everybody, and started feeling worse. And then I was to ask if I felt bad or something was wrong. I said, yeah. And then Amy said, let's go to the hospital, which I was more than willing. And she got me there in a pretty good time.
Mom got there around 30 minutes. I ran in, asked the person to quickly come out there. My dad's having chest pains. And, well, after that, I really had no hope until later. But I am glad that he's back with me.
They brought a wheelchair out, wanted to know if I want to get in, and I said no. I said, I believe I'll be fine. And I walked into the counter, and they took the initial information, then took me immediately around to the room where the triage is, where they had the bed, and they told me to get on that and take my shirt off, and they put the wires on me, and they said I was having a heart attack or had a heart attack. I'm not sure exactly what's phrased, but it wasn't right.
You know, when you hear someone's having a heart attack, you know, you're crying, but we weren't doing that. It was like, I knew he was going to be okay. They
immediately rushed me to the 5th floor. I'm pretty sure it was the floor. And they was trying to do the stents on me. I remember I was awake for it all of that. And it wasn't like they did anything to me, but I remember them doing it, and they kept telling me that if you would cough, it'd make it a lot easier for them. I said, well, I can't stop. And they couldn't do the 3 stents, and they brought me upstairs back to the CCU. They started talking about open heart surgery when I went up, and which I was game for. You know, whatever had to be done, the way I looked at it. And they talked about that, and then evidently they decided not to.
Well, the doctor that was on call that weekend, he goes, come here, I want to show you something. He said, he's only pumping 10% blood, where we normally pump 60. Well, that kind of hit me, and that's when I started calling his family and said, you've got to get here now. You know, they're taking him to the operating room. And the next day was Mother's Day, and I had to tell Austin that the doctor had given him less than a 50% chance, and asked him if he understood what that meant. And I said, if he's going to fight for anybody, I said, he's going to fight for you. The nurses, the doctors, they were in there checking on him continuously. They did everything for him, and so I wasn't stressed. You know, I wasn't stressed if something was going to go wrong. So, well, Dr. I want to say McLucky came out and told us that he put the 5 stents in, and I'm like, okay. It was just kind of exciting that he's seen a different perspective of life for everything, and he fought. You know, he fought for me and Austin and our families, and you know, and he's stronger today than he's ever been.
I just could not believe the care that I got from the very, very beginning, the way everybody treated me, even to this day, because you know, I still see Korean people. And when the Dr. Ball looked at me as soon as I woke up that day, he said, God has a purpose for you. And I'm thinking, okay. He said, because you're not supposed to be here. And then when I hear the stories of my wife and my other family, I'm grateful to everybody. There's no ways to put it, you know. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.